We continue to preview the 2025 college football season. It's exciting to talk about college football once again. Our stop today is Southfield, Michigan, as we get to visit with the new head football coach for the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils, Coach Oscar Olejniczak. Coach, congratulations on the new gig. You get to move down the bench, I guess, is just a little way of looking at it there. Second season in a row that the Blue Devils have had a new head coach, and so I want to say congratulations to you first.
Thanks. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you having us on here.
Happy to get to visit with you today, Coach, and I love talking about college football. And again, you were there last season as well. You came to the program along with Coach Scott Merchant, who took over last year. You guys had coached together before on the high school level too. Tell us a little bit about that. Are there similarities in your coaching styles, or might there be some changes then with you at the helm?
Yeah, so I had the pleasure of working with Coach Merchant in the high school. I was his defensive coordinator in high school. But yeah, so there's going to be there's some similarities, but there's some differences. We'll be a little more up tempo defensively. We were planning on making some adjustments, so we've made some adjustments there on defense as far as schemes and things of that nature. But just the overall, practice style, up tempo in practice, really getting after it every segment, and then just overall energy and excitement. I like to work with both sides of the football. I like to fly around. I'm not really kind of guy that just sits in the back and watches. So I'm very, very active in all aspects of the team. But as far as similarities, tough. I mean, we're going to be a tough football team, a physical football team. We're gonna bring it up a few notches.
All right. Well, then I look forward to following you all, and we will over the course of the season. You were the offensive coordinator last year, and that's interesting. You talked about being the DC when you were there with him and the high school ranks. You're the OC last year. Are you going to keep that position? Are you going to call the plays, or are you bringing somebody else in?
I will keep that. I will keep that title. I will be calling the plays. We have brought in Justin White as our quarterback coach, and he'll be up in the booth, conversing with me. But yeah, I'll be the one who'll call in the plays.
All right. Well, you have a lot of production from last year that has graduated and moved on. So tell us a little bit about who's going to be, at the helm there, the quarterback and more, or are we seeing more competition through camp? Talk a little bit about your offense.
Yeah. So offensively, where we're going to make a little bit of adjustments is Ryan Schuster's our quarterback right now. Obviously, he still has to continue to win that job throughout spring ball and camp. He's getting some push right now, to be very honest with you. We got some guys that are really stepping up. But Ryan's going to run the ball a little bit more than we have in last year. He'll be a bigger part of the run game. So that will kind of help us with some of the yards we lost to Devon graduating or moving on. Also, Keon Sanders, who's a running back who did get quite a bit of playing time, so he'll be there in the backfield, along with a couple young guys who redshirted last year. So we're excited about that. And then we brought in a transfer running back as well. So the running back room is very talented, and we're looking for big things from them. With Keon taking the lead there, the leadership role.
All right, we're visiting now with Coach Oscar Olejniczak with the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils here on Midwest Sports Net. And I encourage you, please take the time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We talk about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond. Coach, defense last year led by Brock Snyder, and he'll be a senior in that linebacker core for you this year. Snyder last year, 94 tackles, 10.5 tackles for loss, created turnovers as well for you. I know he's coming back. Tell us a little bit more about the defense.
Yeah, so Brody Snyder is that inside linebacker for us, and he is the leader of the defense. Extremely talented. Was in that tops in the league, top 2, 3, wherever it was for tackles, and he gets us set. He gets the front set, communicates everything, and he's just a physical person that can run. So he will lead our defense for sure. And then we're going to have some younger guys there again at the linebacker spots. And then on the defensive line, we played a lot of freshmen there last year. So their experience, we really hope, is going to pay off. And then they'll just have that extra year experience, but more importantly, the extra year in the weight room. I mean, our league is extremely talented. And when you're asking freshmen to go against juniors and seniors in this league, it's just a mismatch. So we are expecting big things from our defense this year.
Okay, tell me a little bit about special teams too, because I don't want to leave out that aspect.
Oh, absolutely. So, we are returning our kicker. So we're hoping we're getting a better year out of him. He struggled a little bit last year, Vinny, but we expect big things from him. He's taken a lot of coaching and had a great offseason so far. So we're looking for big things there. And then we got to find a punter. Our punter graduated. So we're hoping that Carter Dixon comes in, who was on the roster, kind of takes over that realm, but you never know. We'll have to see what happens.
All right. Well, Coach, from a personal standpoint then, and I always enjoy getting to visit with you all. I have to find out this year then. I know that we're not too far. It seems like we're getting farther and farther removed from the 80s just as we speak. I have to ask you then, and we are of similar age, I think, what is your favorite 80s song or 80s artist?
Wow. I kind of listen to a large, I should say, range of music is probably a better way to say it. But, things like, Metallica or Bon Jovi, we're always high up on that list, especially when you're in the weight room and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So always enjoyed those types of things.
That'll get you pumped up. That'll get you
Absolutely.
You keep things moving. All right, Coach, the season gets underway. You talked about the league too, and how you need to your kids need to have the experience, definitely have the time in the weight room to go up in that mid-states league, and it's a tough schedule. I know it gets underway at home against Marion, no less. So great way to start your first game at the helm. That one's going to be a tough one. Tell us a little bit about the schedule as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking. We got a 10-game schedule. We haven't. Hopefully, in the following year, we'll move into that 11-game. But right now, just how young we are, we didn't feel we were ready for that yet. But yeah, the schedule is unbelievable. We're going to probably end up with having 5 of our 10 opponents be in the top 20, just like it was this last year. Very physical league. Size on the offensive and defensive lines is unbelievable. And then just the skilled position. So the thing that we are going to do and what we'll control is we will be physical. When they're done with the game against us, they're going to know they played Lawrence Tech, and we're gonna get after it every single play, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams. And then we're going to be in great shape, and we're going to play the whole game and all 4 quarters. And that's kind of who we're going to be about. And when people are done playing us, they're going to say, "Wow, Lawrence Tech was here, and they gave us everything they had."
Coach, I look forward to following the Blue Devils this season and to following you as well. Thank you very much for taking time with us today, Coach Oscar Olejniczak with the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils in his first season at the helm. Success to you, sir, and we appreciate you stopping by the summit today.
I appreciate you having me and let me talk about Lawrence Tech football.